Hey, what's up YouTube? This is 13ULTRALORD79, just here with a battle video. So, here we go, I'd say. This is against me and some guy named Gohan, and it just happened like right now actually, so it's pretty fresh in my mind. Yeah, this match was really exciting for me because like I almost won, but you guys will see why I lost. So he's gonna go ahead and lead off with his I forget. And I'm gonna lead off with my Aerodactyl. He starts off with Gyarados. So I'm gonna go for the Aerodactyl. I think he was predicting a taunt of some sort, but he ends up switching out. And I actually predict the switch out, so I just go in straight for my rocks because I know I don't need to taunt anything. And he sends out his fortress. I set up my rocks there, and then he's gonna try to set up his rocks, but I go straight for my taunt, knowing my fortress is pretty much gay when it comes to those entry hazards. So after he's taunted, I don't know what he's up to, so I'm just gonna go straight for my rock slide, predicting a switch, but apparently not. And he actually kicks my rocks away, which pretty much annoys the crap out of me. I don't know what else this thing is packing, so I'm just gonna go for my Fire Fang, hoping to get a kill, but it has gay defenses and my attack did go down by 1, so it will only go down to like about half. And he goes for another rapid spin, because I think that's the only move he has, or he was predicting either another set of rocks. And I go ahead and go for my Espeon to his taunt wore off, and this is Magic Bounce. So he actually goes for the Volt Switch, and switches out into, I think it's Green Jet. I'm not sure what he does. Yeah, it's Green Jet, which is Latios. And later on in the game, I determined this thing was Scarf, so I go ahead and switch out my Espeon, knowing I don't know what to expect from this thing. And he was actually going for a Draco Meteor. And my Aerodactyl at this point, I call it a pawn piece, since I don't really need it to sweep or anything like that. So I pretty much give him up, not knowing what he'll do. He's pretty much the scout without protect. What do you guys want to call it? And his attack goes down by 2. And I take this opportunity to switch out into my Heracross. And this thing is Moxie. I don't know why I gave it Moxie. It goes better with Swarm since it is Adamant and Scarf, but I think I'll get a new one. And he switches out, and I predict the switch, and I go straight for my close combat. At the time, I didn't know his Latios was Scarf, but I guess I got lucky. And he actually takes it really. He barely hangs on. Actually, he didn't take it really well. And I go straight for my other close combat. You know, just get a kill like that. And as I said before, this Heracross does pack Moxie on it, so you're about to see my Moxie go off. And there it goes. So he goes back out into Green Jet. And now at this point, I don't know what to do, so I switch him out, and I send out, I think, my Ninetales, there we go, so I can set up the Sun. I set up the Sun really quick, and this is where I found out Latios was either Timid or Scarf, but I think about how much this thing, yeah, I think it is Timid actually, I'm not sure, or Scarf, but whatever. And he goes for the straight for the other Psychic, and my Ninetales almost has max special defense, but I gave some of the EVs to a special attack. So I switch right back out into my Heracross. He switches right back in. Me thinking I would, he wasn't gonna switch, and he sends out Fortress, and I go for my Mega Horn, and that thing takes it pretty damn well. I was like pretty much stunned, so I switch out my Heracross into Espeon with Magic Bounce, predicting some sort of entry hazard. But he actually goes for another Volt Switch, and he takes the opportunity to go back out to his Green Jet. I think he was predicting my switch in. And brings Green Jet right back out. So at this point, I'm tired of running from Green Jet, so I'm gonna go straight for the Hidden Power Ice, but I totally didn't know. And that's how I found out he was Scarfed, because they should have the same speed, but actually, yeah. If he isn't Scarfed, then oh well. So I go out into my Viper Jr. here, which is Superior with Contrary. And boy, he switches back into his Fortress, and that's where his fatal mistake starts. Now, with Contrary, this thing, the special attack goes up by 2, which is pretty damn, like, the best Dreamworld ability besides Prankster, which is pretty good actually. And I was hoping it wouldn't kill it, so I can get another +4 there. And then I get another I get +4 right there. And he goes right back out into his Green Jet. This thing comes out every other turn. So I switch it out to his Green Jet. Like, I'm pretty high suspicions that thing is Scarf, so I switch my Superior out and I send in my Chandelure with its Shadow Tag on it. Now, I get pretty lucky here because I look like an awesome move because he goes for the Ice Beam. And I think this is where he found out it was Shadow Tag Chandelure. And he goes for another Ice Beam. I don't know why I didn't use another move. That's how I found out I had a Choice Band, Choice Specs, Choice Scarf, whatever it is. So I go to my Shadow Ball and I take this thing out. I mean, Shadow Ball has max special attack, so it's either gonna rape you or just give you heavy damage. So with the sun out, my Chandelure Flamethrower is like stab and then like another 50% up, which is really good with max special attack. So at this point, he goes for a Drain Dance, thinking that he can sweep. This will be an easy sweep the next turn. But he has it coming to him because actually this turn, I get really lucky and I end up getting the crit on this Gyarados, and it takes it out. So at this point, my Chandelure is ceasing to impress, like always. And he sends out his his Vaporeon with Scald. And I have the Pistachio Berry to weaken Scald's power. But it actually gets a crit himself and almost takes me out, but not necessarily. And I go for the Energy Ball. Because if this thing's gonna have Shadow Tag, you better have a well-rounded moveset. And since this thing did a lot of damage, he's probably gonna go for another Scald, and that'll be the end of my Chandelure there. Chandelure is quiet and has max special attack and HP. And that'll be the end of my Chandelure there. And me being cocky, I sent out my Superior just thinking I'll get an easy sweep. But that's not the case at all here. That is not the case at all. So he goes straight into the Protect, pretty much doubting that I have the Contrary Leaf Stun. Not too doubting. He knows I have the Contrary Leaf Stun, but I think he's just gonna try to stall me out for my PP there. And I go for the Leaf Storm. And I almost take this thing out, but it barely lived. But I also get the +2, which is a good thing for me. And it has Life Orb as well. And he goes for the Wish. Now, next turn I know I'm expecting a Protect, since he doesn't want his Espeon to die. Or Vaporeon, I mean. So you go for the Protect, and I think I go for the Hidden Power Rock, just not trying to waste my PPs. But later on in the game I found out that this thing had Hidden Power Water on it instead of my Hidden Power Rock, which pretty much annoyed the crap out of me. So I go for another Leaf Storm there, but he misses, which is, at this point, I'm mortified at Superior, because in previous battles he's actually sweeped the team for me. But it looks like this time, you know, he just wasn't on his best game today, I'd say. So he pretty much puts the Toxic on me, and I know I'm going to either be expecting a Protect, so I just go for another Hidden Power. Oh, actually, go for the Leaf Storm. I don't know why, actually. The Needle is all or none right now. And then I get poison damage, which is pretty much annoying me right now. And I go for the other Leaf Storm, and he misses again. And he goes for a Wish. Now this time I'm expecting another Protect, but that wasn't like... I was too dumb to see that Espeon already had full health. And I went for a Hidden Power Rock as I thought, but it actually went to Hidden Power Water. Which pretty much pissed me off, I'd say. And he goes for a Scold. And at this point, I'm so freaking mad at Superior. It's not even funny. Superior had failed me. First time in the game, actually, Superior has failed me. So my Superior goes on at the Brave Shoulder, and I send out Heracross, expecting great results for him. And actually, he gives me great results. I go for my Mega Horn, and I actually take this thing out with a crit. And there you go. Then we have the Moxie going off there. Then he sends out his gun. I forgot he had this thing on him, otherwise I would have used the close combat. But I forgot, and I go for another Mega Horn since I'm locked onto it with Choice Scarf. And he's gonna go straight into a Stone Edge. And he actually gets a crit. I don't think it would have mattered though, because these things do pack high attack. I mean, I have one of my own. These sweep the team with this close combat alone. Imagine what a Stone Edge can do with Stab as well. So that's pretty much game for me. Good game, man. Go check out his channel. He's really good. I've actually fought him before, and he like had his, oh god, it sucked. But next battle, I will be uploading to the Elite Battlers, so just keep your eye out for those, and that'll be it. See you guys around.